Look, ain't no such thing as halfway free. Ain't no such thing as halfway me. Cold game, neck, whole shoulder, I'm more fleece. And I don't hang with big names, no Lil C's. Roll longer, I don't trip, we gassed up. Some rap friends be slutted out and ass up. Get your money, it's all love. But please don't compare me to niggas with 4 plugs.
What you waiting on? At this point, you already know these niggas ain't who you thought they was. You already know this game ain't what you thought it was. But you chose to be here. Make sure when it's time to talk about who the best, and who different, and who nice, and who doing something different, who pushing the culture forward, that your name on that list. Let these clowns be clowns, dog.
Look.
What up, y'all? Welcome back for another great episode of Culture Clickbait. I am your boy, Dante.
And I'm your girl, Daysha E.
And y'all know what we here to do. We here to take the hottest in sports, music, and entertainment and decide if it's for the culture or
simply for clicks.
Aye!
What the hell was that?
I don't know. What's up, Day? How you doing?
Hi, Dante.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I'm feeling great.
That's good.
We twins today. Check the outfit.
Y'all,
we didn't even plan this.
No.
Right. We didn't plan that.
We just got telepathy. Like, we just be telepathized there.
Like, we just twins. Like, my dog is Raven Simone for real.
Like, literally, I be having visions. Hello, and I'll be like, Dante gonna wear something kind of swaggy today, so I'm gonna wear something swaggy today. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Gina.
It is Wednesday.
It is. It's a Wednesday.
How you feeling on this great hump day?
I'm pretty good. I've been better, but I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to press on. So that's all that matters. We press on. So, yeah. What about you?
I feel great. I feel good. I feel pretty good. Can I tell you why? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna say proof of life.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough reason to feel great.
That's enough, truly.
You know, today, if I had to say how I'm feeling today, remember the commercial? Wanna do city?
Kids can do what they want to do. Oh, yeah.
That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like Wanna Do City.
Yeah,
now, if y'all don't know Wanna Do
do.
City, y'all had to be from Florida. All my Florida people tap in right now because Wanna Do City was lit.
Listen, and to be honest, Wanna Do City needs to come back. Like, It was so amazing. For those of y'all that didn't get to experience it, just like a quick rundown. Like, Wanna Do City was one of those places that you would take your kid and they literally had every career that you could possibly think of. You could be a police officer. You could be a firefighter. You could work at the grocery store. You could be a doctor. Like, you could do anything at this place. And it was an actual city. So you would be on a fire truck riding through the middle of the theme park, going to put out a fire somewhere. Like, you slide down the pole, you put on the uniform. It was so amazing. I worked at Publix. And I was a police officer. I was a police officer too. I was a cashier at Publix, and then I was a firefighter too. And it just was so dope because when you're so young, and like
that was like
it shapes your mind about all the different jobs, and then it kind of give you the responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people walking through the grocery store actually shopping and giving you they want to do dollars, and you taking their dollars and putting it in the register. So I thought that whoever came up with that concept, it was amazing, but it need to come back.
Y'all, and what's the most funniest part about this whole thing? Wanna Do City was in a mall.
So
imagine a whole miniature city. And when I say miniature, I mean like big, as the size of like what it was, 3 football fields?
Yeah.
Inside of a mall.
Yeah.
That was dope as hell. If you know anything about Sawgrass Mills Mall in Florida, you know about that.
Listen, yeah, that's fire.
Dang, thinking even about that with Wanna Do City, you know, there's so many commercials that used to come on in Florida that just still stuck in my head like little jingles.
Yeah.
Like the other one was Dan Maroney. When you need a car, truck or van, who you gonna call? Maroney!
Yes, for the lowest price. In the land.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Dan Maroney.
I cannot believe it's so crazy how the brain is so powerful. It's so crazy how it absorbed that stuff.
Yes,
and you could not think about it or say it for 10, 20 years. I ain't sung that commercial with eons. But the fact that I still know that, you know, it's like I need that brain space to work on something else. Like, why do you still remember that? But I guess it's a core memory.
These are things like you really don't forget.
Yes.
It's kind of stuck in your membrane. For
My
real.
God.
Because you heard it so much as a kid. Even if you wasn't watching the commercial, it played almost every day.
Yes.
You couldn't get past a Dan Marino commercial back then.
No, not at all. In no way, shape, or form. That's hilarious.
Shout out to the home team, man.
Yeah.
We have some shit.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of home team, Daysha, there is a lot that's going to be happening today.
Yes.
We got a lot that we're talking about, even with, Miami's own getting their street names out there.
Yeah, so we just going to go down through a rundown of everything that we're going to be talking about so we could just get right on into it, all right? You want to start?
Put your right foot in.
Yeah.
So we got Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
My dog creating new music from jail, better than some of you guys out here on the street.
Yes, let's really talk about it. And then we got my girl Flippa T and Ray Daniels that still got a little riff-raff going on.
We got Angela Simmons talking about her dating experiences with Cam Newton and others.
Yeah. And then we have Tiger Woods, who is back in the public eye for not such great things.
Tyler Perry gave out some cards to the TSA workers, and they have to give them back, sadly.
Yeah. And then we have some Miami artists and legends who just got some honors. So that's cool.
My girl Tisha Campbell saying that she's always going to ride for her dog Martin Lawrence.
As she should. And then Kanye put out some new music. So let's see.
Father!
Oh my God. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, Johnson.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
Now, let's just jump right into it. If y'all don't know, Tory Lanez has just released a lot of new content for his new project that's getting ready to come out. And it's a entering of his new era, what he wants to call sexy bass music.
Yeah, slutty bass.
And if you ask me, this is very interesting whole situation from top to bottom. So I like how, one, he incorporated AI into the whole marketing to show y'all I could be in jail and I'm still going to do what I need to do.
I'm going to
on the outside. And I'm going to out-create you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Run circles around y'all.
Even with limitations.
Exactly.
I'm going to show y'all how limitless I really am.
And at that point, now there is no excuse for nobody.
Right.
Because you got somebody in jail doing it. Now, granted, we have others who've done it before him. But to this level, man, a whole rollout.
Yeah. No, and then it's how thoroughly executed and clean the whole concept is for me that makes it so dope.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that he had Amira Dime and he had Neon and then he put out earlier, well, like within the last 24 hours, something with Sukiyana. And I love all the different themes, right? We got the workout theme and him being Tory Tarantino, and I love the skits and stuff because I think that things like this is important because it's showing his audience that though they trying to, hold me down, I'm okay. Mm-hmm. I feel like this was him trying to show that he is pressing on and pressing forward, and what people thought may have hindered him, he's using that to work for him instead. Mm-hmm. So I'm always for stuff like this. And then he also put out something with DDG as well. So it's like, it's a little bit of motion that's happening everywhere. And to be honest, it's been something coming out since January.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He had India Love in something back in January. And he said on his project that he got some bad ones staying with him. He ain't lie. He trying to show y'all that he got some bad ones that's still sticking with him. Like, the ladies still love him. People still love him, and I think people should.
Man, as I said before, shout out to Tory. Whether he's guilty or not, I always say you have to separate the artist from, the situation or, whatever may have happened. Because, no, we don't agree with everything people do in their personal lives, even when it involves somebody else you might love. That's none of my business, only because we don't really know the truth at this point. Everything is so gray about that whole situation. Yeah. Just like who you like. Fuck with who you fuck with, and that's it. You don't really even have to pick sides. I'm a fan of both, and can't nobody tell me different. And if you try to tell me different, we can fight.
Yeah. I think that this is literally for the culture.
Yeah.
It's for the culture. It goes to show you that when odds are stacked against you, they're only as powerful as you allow them to be. And Tory is proving that nothing is bigger than the plan. Like, the plan is the plan. The plan is to create. The plan is to make music. The plan is to touch his audience. So though he's in the position that he's in, where one would think that he's limited on doing that, he's showing that I can make it happen however it need to happen. And that's dope as hell to me. Like, it ain't really nothing nobody can tell me. I'm excited to see what the vibes is. I like the slutty bass vibe. I don't necessarily know if slutty bass is a new sound.
I don't think it's a new sound. I think he's bringing it in as like a movement. Of an era, because what I've noticed with the rollout and with the marketing behind it, it seems as though he's trying to showcase everybody has their own bass.
Right.
So like Suki, hers was like ratchet. The other girl, it was like more like sexy.
But hers was ratchet, showing that she can be reformed. That she's not limited to just being ratchet.
Right. So I think it's like him identifying who you are in the space of this type of music.
Yeah.
And it's really so much to set a tone for the season, which is the summer. Like, if you ask me, he's doing it the right way.
I think so.
He's letting all the girls know, like, this is for all of y'all.
Yeah.
Once again, slutty bass might not be new in the eyes of, sound, because it definitely is remnant from early Miami-based music and even some Atlanta-based music during the times.
Even some certain little techno 70s vibes that's in and out of there. And we know Tory to be a connoisseur of music. Like, he truly studies a bunch of different types of music, a bunch of different time frames of the music. So this is fire to me.
Right, it's fire. And then even while speaking on that, right, even with him doing this, you can tell. So what I foresee right now is Tory, the baby, and Bossman D-Lo having the songs of the summer. Mm-hmm. Because all of them have this same similar context and sound to it. The baby with his record that came out, Motion from Bossman D-Lo, which is going crazy online.
Yep.
I think like all of them got something good, so I like it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tory.
Yeah, this is definitely for the culture for me.
Umbrellas up.
Yeah. Now, you guys, we have Flippa T and Ray Daniels, who are still in the media because I'm sure y'all heard, but Ray Daniels took it upon himself to basically say that she should share some of her publishing rights with the young man, Mr. Joseph Fogg. I think that's how you say his name.
The TikToker?
Fogg, yeah. Mr. Joseph Fogg, who's the TikToker that had the viral affirmations dance, the big long man, the affirmations of a real. So that, him. And I'm not mad at her. She basically spoke up and said that, like, this is her art, and she don't feel the need to have to share nothing like that with nobody. Like, to be honest, she's grateful to the young man who found her song and made a video to it, but that has nothing to do with how much work or how much effort or how hard she pushed that record, how much she invested in that record. Her own personal experiences that she probably was writing to herself, like speaking to herself through the record. So I feel her on I'm not sharing my art. I don't owe nobody that. I put my art out for other people to create other things too, but that don't have nothing to do with them getting the rights to what was mine.
Right.
I was supposed to inspire something. I inspired a cool TikTok trend. You know what I'm saying? I inspired the man to dance to my song, and it turned into a TikTok trend, and that's what music is supposed to do.
Right. Now, if you ask me, so context is important here as well.
Mm-hmm.
When Ray spoke about, honoring that and giving him publishing, he didn't never speak about it from a standpoint of, you need to do this.
Yeah.
And when I watched the video, and because I was actually watching the interview, he was basically saying, like, in the times, right, what we in, this would be a great way to blend the two worlds of creators on TikTok and music creators. Now, do I agree with Flippa? 100%. No, I'm not giving nobody my publishing. I already give up enough as an artist.
If anything,
my publishing is mine. Especially if I get majority of the rights to it, that's mine. I ain't sharing that with nobody.
Mm-mm.
But there is room for Ray Daniels' point as well, where there could be something, even if it's not publishing, there could be some type of system set up where creators who take up a large real estate with that record can get some type of residuals from it. Not even just from TikTok. And maybe it is something that TikTok can do.
And you see,
we'll create a program for that.
But it is, right? Because if you are the creator of the dance, because, we talk about this as people who follow people TikTok trends and we do them. We talk about this all the time. So if he is the creator of the dance, once those videos go and he monetized, he's able to make money off of that. So I see what Ray Daniels is saying,
Because
and
the
I don't think
problem
what
is,
he's saying is
remember,
bad.
With TikTok, they have now when they changed it, you can't technically get the payment based off of something that's not original. So the song for him wouldn't be original. So he would only get paid from, I believe, the views portion, but not from ownership standpoint. But technically, he owns the dance.
The dance, yeah.
In a way, because it's also not really a new dance, but he made it a trend.
Yeah.
So it's so many fine lines there. I think if the labels and TikTok use their resources as a way to work together, honestly, it could be big for them as well.
Yeah. And obviously social sites and stuff like TikTok are used to drive sales or drive people to the artist anyway. So I'm not against the dialogue.
Right.
I'm not against the dialogue between the two at all.
I think too, what happens here now becomes, because this is what will come up, is what happens when there's multiple curators creating something new. Because he has a trend, but then you have another creator who comes up and they create a whole new trend. One. Because we saw that with the Kehlani record. It took so many different trends.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to pay. So
going to Flippa's standpoint, if I'm giving everybody my publishing, what the fuck do I have?
What do I have? Yeah.
But maybe if there's something else that we can do, then now the TikTokers feel like, okay, we're rewarded for our hard work. And not even hard work, just our luck.
I genuinely think the reward is them views running up and you monetize it and you getting paid off of that. That's the reward. But
I guess the problem is because TikTok makes it hard now for them to get that payment for that.
It does.
Because now it's not original works.
It does, but it don't. At the same time, it don't, because we still see people getting paid now, sure. Off of it. So I feel like at the end of the day, I'm not against the conversation, but I think the conversation is sort of kind of pointless because everybody get their ends. The person who came up with the viral dance, though the audio is not original audio, the movement in the video is original movement. So you get paid for that. If you keep that going, we see people post the same dance over and over and over and over 20 times on their page, and we'll have 6 figures of views 20 times on there. It's like, why not run it up on your own as much as you can? You know what I'm saying? To collect that versus it being something where the artists and or the labels have to figure out how to deal with a whole nother group of people. Because like you said, it could turn into 5 viral people, 10 viral people, 20 viral people off of this one song.
Yeah. I mean, but too, even Flo, I would tell somebody like the TikToker, his name, what's his name again? Because I want to say his name, Mr. Joseph. I would tell him in a situation like this, you go find you a agency that works with TikTok curators.
Yeah.
Because what they will do is they will put you in position to create, get some monetization for it. Because now you have an agency that works on your behalf.
Yeah.
People can't just have you doing anything without some type of payment for it. Like, you have a structure. Yeah. I think that would be a great way for TikTokers to kind of see what they're putting into it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's the
Go
better.
Find your agency now.
I feel like that's the better way.
Because for artists is the label, so for the creator is the creative agency.
And there you go. And that's how you keep that motion going. And now you got a whole nother job.
What would you say, culture or clickbait?
I would say that this right here is clickbait to me. I don't really see it being cultural because everybody have their outlets. Keep making the dances. Keep getting on top of these trendy songs as like a content creator, which that is your job description, and go hunt down that money and go run up them views that you can get. And I feel like for the artists, the artists deserve to keep all they publishing and all that for they music. Like, we as content creators, we aren't the ones that's pouring that emotion or putting forth the effort it takes to create that body of work. We're not doing that. We're doing our own body of work by creating a dance and interpreting the music and X, Y, and Z. So I feel like everybody got their lanes of how they could get their money.
That's emotion. That's emotion.
It is. But again, we're emoting in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get your money from the ends that you could get your money from. You ain't got to get it from me, though.
I would argue that. And I would say this is actually a cultural conversation. And I would only say that because of the state of the world now. Mm-hmm. We're in a digital space, and it's only going to get worse before it get better.
Yeah.
Because social media is going to continuously evolve. And because social media is going to continuously evolve, the landscape of music, the landscape of curators are going to evolve. With that being said, this is a conversation that actually needs to be had sooner than later, because the more things get more different, people going to try to figure out how to monetize off of whatever they're doing. Whether I'm making you a dance or you making a song, we both need to be getting paid because I made you famous, bitch.
With that being said,
because
with that being said, say somebody took our audio right now, like say if we just had like they took one of our funny parts of our audio of us chopping it up, and somebody did an interpretive dance to that audio, and they make our sound go viral, and it came from Culture Clickbait.
We both need to be getting paid, but we're not from the same revenue streams. Hell no.
Okay.
You better go find your motherfucking agency.
But that's all I was saying. So you see what I'm saying?
You ain't getting our you're not getting our publishing. But that's why this conversation needs to be had. Find a way to get the creators paid as well.
Okay.
And I look at it because we, in some standpoints, are curators as well.
For sure.
And so with that being said, we want to figure out ways to eat on both sides.
Hello, give us our coins because our videos be going up.
Right, we be taking them out of here.
Yeah.
So give us something too, goddamn.
But no, we got to create our own original dance.
Well, how about y'all go make this soundbite go viral?
Hello, one of our sound bites, because we have a few of them. Go look.
We got one right now. Do your shit, bro.
You see? You ain't said that since last season.
I actually said it earlier this season, first episode.
Dang, I forgot. That's crazy. I feel like I ain't he said it.
That's what I started with.
No, you guys, we have to go ahead and talk about Angela Simmons, who recently did a sit down with Cam Newton. And in the interview on Funky Friday, she brought up the fact that they went on a blind date and just tried to check to see if Cam remembered what that date was like, what it felt like, what it flowed like. And Angela very much let Cam know, like, you gave me the ick. And I believe her. I commented on the post and I said, he did it.
So I saw this, and there's a lot to unpack here, right? But let me start with one thing specifically first. You can tell Angela been living in Miami. God, she sounded like a Miami girl listening to her talk.
I guess I could hear the influence.
I didn't hear no more New York in her.
I guess I could sort of kind of hear the influence.
I heard Dade County all day.
She not moving me, and I know we kind of like tangenting and we going through like Angela stuff, but she not moving me on the looks. I hated the outfit. I did. Oh my God, I really did. I'm sorry, I wasn't a fan of it.
Well, maybe you just wasn't the person it was meant for, because I liked it all.
That is fair.
She looked good.
That's so fair.
Angela, you look great.
She does look great. I didn't like the outfit. I don't think she don't look great. I just didn't care for the outfit. But
the interview
itself. Now, they were put on a blind date back in 2011, and y'all all know what a blind date is. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you about to meet. You just know it's like, hey, Dante, I got a homegirl, and I think that you would probably kind of like her. I think y'all should, link up. I'll set a reservation for you guys. Yada, yada, yada. So, whatever. They link up for the blind date. Why are you slow blinking at me? You better trust any of my friends that I set you up with. I'm not even
blinking. My eye is twitching. Yeah. Girl, you're putting my business out. God.
Angela said that while they were on this date, Cam cracked a bunch of jokes that he laughed at himself, and she just was looking at him. He was saying stuff and patting himself on the back. And I'm not gonna lie, I believe her.
Sad to say, I believe
just off of how Cam has.
You my dog, Cam, but I believe.
Yeah, no,
I believe it.
I don't mind Cam Newton. I don't mind Cam Newton. I fuck with Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying?
And I think he believed it.
He has controversy. Yeah, I think you know how people ask you like, oh, so really, tell me more. The whole time long, like, ooh, I did that. I did the fuck out of that. I know I did. And that's how I felt like his body language was when they was having the conversation. And it just you did that. And it's very cheesy, but stuff happens. Like you outgrow certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? He could have been a lot more like in his ego. He could have been a lot more like self-centered or different things like that back then. And then people grow. People progress.
And in the interview, he said he was in a different space at that moment as well. He had just got signed. So a lot of things was happening for him in that moment.
Hot boy shit.
And he was really also trying to figure shit out. So he on a date with Angela Simmons. You got, you trying to make an impression.
I laugh and pat myself on the back too big.
Look who I'm sitting here. I'm sitting with Angela.
Yeah. Daddy gonna pray for me.
Yeah.
I probably would laugh at my joke and pat myself on the back too, sitting in front of her back there.
Right. So he definitely went into detail about like how that could have happened. That's why I say I believe he did it, because he didn't deny it.
Yeah.
And all he said was, I was going through some blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he was trying to find ways to articulate why he did it.
Yeah. And it's kind of like some of the highs of life, like natural highs. Like he was on a natural high then. And
my
now,
dog was just happy.
Now that he is not necessarily in that exact space or whatever, he probably don't necessarily fully remember, but it's like, I don't knock that I did that. It sounds like something I do. I'm one of those people. I'm very much one of the people that be like, that sounds like something I did. If you said I said that, I probably did say that.
And now he also went into details. Well, not details, but they kind of had a little conversation back and forth about her dating style.
Yeah.
And what do she expect from when she's dating a man? And so he asked her about gifts. Should a man buy gifts? And she said, yes. Off rip, you should start with that.
Yeah.
So even from you as a woman, what is your take on that? Because she gave her insight, and I would say the comments kind of was going in on her. Mm-hmm. But she's also said in the same breath, that's why you date your caliber.
Yeah, you date.
And start how you finish. Because he even asked her in that same conversation, he was like, but, wouldn't you have to keep it up if that's the case? And she said, yes, you have to keep it up. But that goes back to dating within your caliber.
Y'all might hate me for this, but I feel like everybody could get gifts. I don't think it's a gender thing. I think the gift type is determined by how deep y'all relationship is. Mm-hmm. So say for example, y'all go on a first date or something like that. Bringing flowers is a gift. It's a nice, just simple gesture. You know what I'm saying?
It's the gesture more than anything.
Yeah, but then say, for example, if y'all next date is he invites you over to his house because he's going to cook, you buying a bottle of wine or you bringing a dessert is a gift. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like there's no, it's not like it's not a gender role on the gift giving thing to me. I think that's like a person to person thing. And then you have some people who aren't gift giving people. Yeah. Some people are, my presence is a gift. So if my time, or when I intervene and help you figure out stuff, that's a gift. So I think it's just about knowing who you're dealing with and how gifts show up in their life or for them.
Now she did mention as well, as the man, because she said, gifts are reciprocal.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't go into the situation expecting the gift.
Yeah.
Because also as the man, as she put it, you're courting her as the woman. So in you courting her, you should come with your best foot forward first.
For sure.
Allow her the ability to decide if this should go any further. And then we decide how we move from there.
I definitely believe in courtship.
And, saying that, I agree. Because although everybody not going to get no gift first date, I will tell you that.
Yeah.
But I am more so of a service-driven person anyway, by nature. So if you get a gift from me on the first date, that means I really, really like it.
Yeah.
But more than that, I might do something as nice as taking you out on an additional date right after. Making sure gas is in your car before you even come to the date. Helping you with
something that I know that you've been trying to get done. I would do something
like that. Because me personally, I feel like when you're dating people, it's an investment.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I don't mind the whole gift thing. But I'm going to be not weary, but I'm going to watch what I give you first date.
Yeah.
Because I also want to see what type of person you are.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowing you to show up to the date and I don't have nothing, not even a fucking card and a rose.
You ain't got to pull up first date with no diamond earrings. But again, like she said, calibers and classes of dating people.
It's different.
At least for me, you don't got to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of scared to take them because what you want? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is how I feel. Because
it's also
you skip flowers.
Didn't know who they dating, right? Because if she going out with a rich millionaire, him spending 3 bands on a gift for a first date is kind of like pocket change. That's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Versus the everyday schmo Joe or an athlete down the street who ain't making that much. It's a little different. Stay within your class, as she said. I agree.
Yeah, for sure. You got to do what you got to do for you. Now, would you say this was a cultural interview or this was a clickbait interview?
Well, this for me was definitely a clickbait interview.
Okay.
For sure. I do got one more take on that though as well. I think for women, you also have to expect, if you're going out on dates with these men and you're saying, well, what they should be doing and how you feel like they should react, don't be mad when a nigga say you better be ready to drop them drawers.
Yeah,
like Monique said,
you got to be
because you know who you dating.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, you do have to be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Just because people come bearing gifts, don't mean you get to receive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like naturally.
Because you got some niggas who out here like, I'm not sending you on no trip. I ain't buying no plane ticket. I ain't bringing a gift to this motherfucker if you ain't dropping something.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
So. That's why I always implore you, first date, expect nothing. That's my take.
Yeah.
Take that from Cousin Dante. I expect nothing first date.
I expect nothing first date because, baby, you ain't got to bring me nothing because I don't even really know if I like you like that. To be honest. So
we might not never talk again after today.
I'm not requiring nothing. Like, we really can just meet, eat, chop
that's
it up.
how y'all be meeting them crazy ass niggas.
If you want to just meet,
that nigga done bought you a gift, took you on a date, you hit his ass and you stop talking to him, and now your phone ringing every day.
I go on a date, nigga put some diamond earrings on the table first date. I'm finna get up and get my shit. I'm scared. I don't know what this nigga want from me. It's literally how I would be thinking.
That nigga gonna look at you like, you wasted my time. You don't talk to me no more. I bought you gifts. Now you got a stalker.
Exactly. Because he done invested
in you.
Human
psychology will take you a long way.
Nah, for real. For real. I agree though. I think that this is a clickbait interview. It's probably done with the intent of driving us to paying attention to everything that Angela has going on right now, because just last week we talked about her releasing some music with Jadakiss, and she's been on press runs and doing different things. So to go on Funky Friday, it makes sense as part of one of the places that people tend to go at this point to have clickbait-like conversations that sometimes create the culture.
The new Shannon Sharp.
But like it just depends. He definitely slid right in and took Uncle Shay Shay up out of there.
For sure. Now, while you're talking about sliding in, taking things up out of there.
My God. That was a good one.
All of the TSA members have been asked to give their Tyler Perry cards back. Now, if you don't know what happened, recently Tyler Perry went into the Atlanta Hartsfield Airport and gave a lot of the TSA workers, some cash for their hard work, because with this shutdown, they have not been getting paid. Well, in contrast to that, they're asked to give them back because they feel like, that wasn't what they needed during this time. Now, you asked me.
They claim it still was a violation.
A violation, right. But you asked me, a gift is a motherfucking gift.
Hello?
So now, because we on a shutdown, I got to give it back. What if we wasn't on shutdown and he gave me a gift?
The thing is, how you know I got to get from him?
And why I got to give it back?
Like, how y'all know? Did he collect the list of names of people that he gave one to? Because, baby, I ain't get one of them.
Motherfucker, you're not paying me.
I didn't get one.
You're not paying me. So it's like, what I don't like about the situation is, feel like the employees are being punished for something that they have nothing to do with.
Yeah. And I also think that, like, what makes this so annoying is how many attempts he's had at this. He went in with $250,000 and tried to give it in cash to help relieve some of the TSA workers, and then it was like, okay, we can't take your cash. Then he went and got it in gift cards. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like his social media family, like us as the masses, was in the comments like, give him gift cards. I know when I originally saw the first post, everybody was saying go gift card route, and then he does that, he get the money to the people, and then now y'all telling people they gotta return it. People done already, it's so many discrepancies with it because people done already started swiping them cards and spending money because they're 30, almost 60 days out on not being
giving
paid.
Shit back.
I'm not
TSA,
giving nothing back either. I'm not giving nothing back either. And I wish a bitch would fire me too. Y'all ain't got no money for me. And then he came and he just gave us some money. And you mean to tell me you gonna say, let me get that. First of all, how the fuck do I know y'all giving it back to him? What if y'all just walking around here collecting thousand? Now you up 10K on gift cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's too much, and I don't know how I feel.
Now, what I would say in a situation like this,
my story,
because it kind of gives me like almost like disaster funds and things like that. I would say, and I don't know if there's rules against him doing this as well. If he would have did it through an organization where he created an organization and said, made there be an application process.
Yeah.
So you apply if you're a TSA worker, apply for this loan. or a grant that you can get, and then you can use it to pay your bills. Because in that way, one, he can still write it off on his taxes, but then also it seems as though the money wasn't just given to them; they had to go through a protocol. Now inside, he might know, I'm going to give this money to every applicant who can apply and actually show that they work for TSA at the moment. But on the outside looking in, on paper, they just did a loan application.
Paper game, for sure.
I would say maybe that would have been the best route, because now how you going to argue that? They applied and they got approved.
Yeah. They probably don't even have nothing like that even set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that might not even be something that they ever even thought about. But all I got to say is shout out to Tyler Perry for always making sure that he comes through in more ways than one, from making sure that he's hands-on with people in his local community, in the city that he grew up in, but also like just around, you know what I'm saying? Because he's one of those people that truly give back. He give back to people who have lost so much in so many different ways. Tyler Perry has paid for funeral arrangements. Tyler Perry has done... No, y'all know when I be trying to hold back my cough. You always ask me that every time I'm trying to hold back my cough. But since we're here... Excuse me. All right.
A little parched.
No, so you know when you be trying to hold your cough in, it make your eyes water, and then it make like your mucus glands and stuff flare. No, you ain't never tried to hold a cough? You ain't never been in a class and it's dead silent and you like, ooh, I don't want to cough. And you trying to hold it. All right, I had to do another one.
Let it out. I don't hold it.
Yeah, but maybe that's just a girl thought process. It's like, but whatever. Like I was saying, I love Tyler Perry because he just do a good job at staying tapped in with the community, staying tapped in with the culture, and always ready and willing to fill voids on behalf of like his people. And that's something that I appreciate because we don't see, I guess, I know people do it, but we don't see it that often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't get televised that much or whatever the case may be. So
yeah, this is definitely for the culture.
It's for the culture that he was able to give it. This is some clickbait bullshit to want them cards back though. And I'm with the people that didn't get it. They didn't get it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think him giving it is definitely for the culture. Now them saying giving back, I don't even think it's culture or clickbait. We shouldn't be doing it. Let them people keep that money.
Yeah, like y'all ain't got no resources for them. So god damn it, leave the people alone. Let them keep the money. Now you guys, we have to talk about Tiger Woods, who has recently been back in the media, unfortunately, with another DUI situation. Now, Dante, I know you know a lot more about this, but it happened on the 27th, and allegedly he had a collision with a truck. And he was, arrested for a DUI and refused being tested, drug tested, and different things like that. And also in the process of his arrest, they found some prescription drugs and different things like that on him as well. And I just feel like we don't see Tiger Woods until Tiger Woods and something like this.
Or dating a white woman.
Or dating the new white lady. For sure.
White woman. Ain't nothing wrong with them.
I mean, do as you do. Like, do what you please. Whatever worked for you, so be it. But it is a very unfortunate situation because I just keep saying, like, it seemed like he ain't got like many people around him that cares, because just for him to end up in a DUI situation, you're Tiger Woods. Why don't you have a driver by now? Or why don't you have somebody you could call and say, I need you to come pick me up, or whatever the case may be. Like, you truly have the resources, you know what I'm saying, to alleviate these kind of things.
You got $40 for Uber. You're Tiger Woods.
Like, don't piss me off. Like, no, seriously, like, don't piss me off. But granted, again, when people are intoxicated and he has prior injuries and different things like that I'm sure has gotten him on his prescription drugs that he take, for pain and different things like that. So it's kind of a sad thing because it is the catalyst to everything just pretty much happening, but it still brings me to a point of where are the people around that care, because it should be
right.
At least one person. Where's the white ladies?
I'm sure you got a few on the wrong.
At least
on the roster.
One of them, somebody, like you said earlier, like a nephew,
right.
At least somebody.
My problem with this is because it's so many layers, right? There's one, your duty as a citizen to understand responsibility.
Yeah.
Both personal responsibility and responsibility on the road.
Right.
So, to even start there, why would you get behind a moving vehicle knowing that you are inebriated and you're not well enough to drive? Anything can happen. Fuck anybody else's life. Think about your own life. You could have died.
Yeah.
You know, this is where personal responsibility comes into play. You have to think about that before you get behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah.
But now, if we say, okay, it's the drug situation, because now you're addicted to them because you're using them for pain medication, X, Y, Z, whatever it may be. That makes it worse because that means you are aware you have a problem and you're still choosing to do the other route.
Yeah.
Call up mom. Not your mom because I don't even know that situation, but like call somebody you love and that's close to you who can say, I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, sis. Or hey, cuzzo.
Yeah.
I done did some bullshit.
Yeah.
Can you come pick me up? Like, do something. But see, the problem is now it makes it seem as though you have something to hide.
Yeah,
because you're saying I'm a private person. Nobody fucking asked you if you was private or out. We just said make sure you got some fucking help.
That's it.
You are Tiger Woods. Get a driver.
Yeah.
And pay the driver an ample amount of money to keep whatever fucking secret you trying to hide.
And granted, you know, he could. He 9 out of 10 probably has a driver.
But you ain't even got a driver.
I'm just trying to figure out where were these people then?
Because you knew, let's be honest, and I could be wrong, but I'm going to speak from what we see. You know you doing something you ain't got no business doing.
Yeah. You've been here before.
Exactly. This is not new. You can see if this didn't happen 2-3 times before now, it has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this an issue. You're not a first-time offender.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So by now, something in your 50-year-old brain didn't say, let me figure out how to navigate this situation.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to need the pain meds, regardless if I need to be taking them or not, or I'm abusing them. Since I know I'm going to use, let me have somebody in place.
Let me just do what I got to do to make sure
or let
I'm
me just
good.
keep my ass home. Because they say he wasn't drunk, and I can believe that.
Yeah.
But you had bloodshot red eyes. You had the drugs on you at the time. So it could be assumed that you actually took them, and then you denied having the drug test. Yeah. But you did the breathalyzer. You only did the breathalyzer because you knew you wasn't drunk.
You wasn't drinking, yeah. And for those of y'all that don't understand, you can get a DUI from drugs in
called
general.
Driving under the influence.
Under the influence. It's not under the influence of alcohol. It's under the influence of anything.
You can get a ticket if they catch your ass driving under the influence of fucking Benadryl.
Yeah.
Because they're going to say, why did you get behind the wheel?
Too much, yeah. If the dose is too high and stuff, it's like, yeah. So, yeah, he hasn't been here before.
And even on the drug prescription, it tells you on the back. Little
do
warning,
not operate.
Do not operate a vehicle.
Yeah. It do. Damn, Tiger. Damn.
So the warnings are there.
If you was too high to remember, turn your bottle around, read
because
it.
The warnings are there, that makes it law.
Yeah. Dang, that's so unfortunate. I just want him to be able to get it together because we see this happen to a lot of our greats very often.
Yeah.
And I hate to see people go down in a burning flame. You know what I'm saying? And then definitely for repetitive stuff. Right. So it's just like, come on, let's get this shit together. Everybody need to band around him. Make sure that he knows he is supported. Get him the resources that he needs. And one of the resources that he needs is a damn driver.
Listen, Tiger, I know you got the money. So since you got the money, if you need a driver or like a nephew who got your back.
Hello, will you shut up?
Go ahead and call me. My number, 501-330-8004.
Because we would definitely drive you and we would collect that coin. And we'll be quiet and look the other way. So if you decide you want to... be like... No, Dante, we supposed to be helping him, not looking the other way.
Sorry. No, we are helping you. We driving you.
Yeah, we driving you.
Do whatever you got to do in the back seat of the car. I'll drive you.
I'm going to be the driver to roll up the partition, please.
Even if your mistress is in the back. I ain't see shit.
I don't want to know. I'm going to be like this.
I ain't see shit.
Just dead ahead. So, yeah. Damn, Tiger. Damn. This is definitely, I guess this is not for the culture.
Right. Disclaimer. This is not
for the culture.
Sadly, it's a conversation. I can't call it cultural. I can't call it clickbait.
It's a cultural conversation because, again, we see many of our greats, like, they work themselves to the bone, and then they have to rely on medications and different things like that to make them feel whole. And it's like, these are the sacrifices that these people made to be as great as they are. And everybody's body is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your body may be more durable than my body. You got generational things that come into play and different things like that too. So it's like, it is a cultural conversation. Like, it's a cultural conversation because it needs to be around you who care about your well-being and not just what you are able to offer them or what you're able to do for them, because this is how stuff like this get to happening.
Right.
Because if it was genuine people who weren't just sitting around waiting for their check or X, Y, and Z, this would probably be covered up or fixed in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everything happens for a reason. I think it's brought back to the forefront again to just highlight that he needs some help. You know what I'm saying? So
he needs some milk.
I guess this is some cultural shit, but I don't want to say it's for the culture. Like, I don't even like how them couple of sets of words sound in reference to this.
Yeah, I'm not always stumped on where to place it. This is one I can't place. I can't say it's cultural clickbait because, all jokes aside, I'm genuinely worried about you, Tiger.
Yeah, like his well-being.
Because what we don't want to wake up to is yet another rest in peace.
Yeah.
And that's just me being frank about the whole situation. Everybody who's coming down on you, they're not coming down on you because they want to see something happen to you. They're trying to avoid something happening. It's like when your friends can see the crash out before the crash out. We are seeing it.
Yeah.
And we're trying to save you from yourself.
And it's so important to acknowledge that when you see that.
Yeah. Speaking of things to acknowledge, Miami. Shout out to the crib.
Shout out to the crib.
So if y'all don't know, a lot of the Miami faces have recently got some street names after them.
Yeah.
From the baddest bitch to Trick Daddy Dollars, Mike Smith. Like, everybody.
Like DJ Khaled, City Girls, Major 9, like everybody, Ball Greasy. And this right here, JT Money, like this right here
is mine.
It's for the culture, y'all.
It's definitely for the culture of. It's for the culture.
This for the culture, from the bottom of the map culture. So those of you that know. Those of you that don't. And if you don't, go find out.
And they're gonna be right there in Miami trying to find these streets and taking pictures next to them, like Baddest Bitch Lane.
I'm not gonna lie. Buy me a house on Baddest Bitch Lane. So I could text that to my friends and say, I stay at 738 Baddest Bitch Lane with a winky face on the back end. I love that. Now, granted, this is very...
Chase this money, Lane. Chase this money far away.
Let me get a business.
Find me on Chase this money far away.
I think that this is very... I think it's very Miami.
This is very
Miami.
Florida.
This is very
this
Miami.
This some Florida ass shit.
Man, it's crazy. Like, I see why people call us a third world country. You know what I'm saying? But, like, Atlanta have its little Atlanta
We're third
things too.
world, and Atlanta is Gotham City.
Atlanta is the Sims.
For
okay?
Sure.
Atlanta is the Sims, baby. You can see anything happening at any point here. Everybody just...
Woohoo! For sure, everybody woohoo.
Go and hunch behind the wall real quick. Like, just weird shit. Then bitch pop up pregnant. Atlanta is the Sims, okay? But Atlanta has its things too, because like they got their designer street names. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Brown Parkway.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so... I think that this is... like I said, it's very Miami. It's very South Florida. It's a little ghetto, but I like it.
I like it too. I'm here for it.
I'm with the shit. Literally, this is definitely for the culture. You know this is for the culture for me as a real Miami girl. Okay?
But before we get out of our news section, we got to let y'all know what's happening with Tisha Campbell. Because if y'all don't know, Tisha Campbell just did an interview.
She did.
And she expressed how she will always have Martin Lawrence back. She would not say anything bad about him. And I applaud that because a lot of people have been trying to get Tisha to talk about the dirt that happened during Martin Lawrence era and the Martin show. And I applaud her on not feeding into it.
Yeah.
Because she did speak about it one time years ago. And it seemed like that's the only ever interview you will ever get about her speaking about it. But guess what? Even in that conversation, she never spoke ill about the situation, because there's a lot of speculation on why the show ended, why she wasn't a part of the last few episodes, what happened, X, Y, and Z. Was her husband involved? There's a lot of speculation about it. But one thing you can definitely say Tisha has done for the longest is she's not bad talk Martin at all.
Yeah, and like you said, at one point we did hear a little riffraff, like maybe something went down with her and Martin, and that's why Martin is discontinued and yada 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 and all these things. But I'm with her. I'm with her, right? Just coming off of our conversation last week in reference to Carisha's stance on Diddy and how he shaped and changed her life. And then we got Usher talking about how, Diddy shaped and changed his life too. Like, just thinking about the fact that these people did shape and change your life and create certain things. And I feel like when you are in the midst of stuff, it's a lot heavier than it is when you come out of it and you get to reflect on everything. So I feel that a lot of the time you got two types of people. One certain type of pressure is applied on you that help you get to that next version of yourself. Two things happen. You either become bitter or you become better. Mm-hmm. Right? Because naturally, people are supposed to push you, you know what I'm saying, to help you get to the next version of yourself. What that push look like, not always is the easiest thing, not always the nicest person, not always in the best delivery, not always all of these things.
Right.
So I feel like this is Tisha trying to show the masses that regardless of what took place, whatever I understood and didn't understand, whatever I agreed with and didn't agree with, it all worked together for the good of our overall franchise and for the good of our overall brands. I came out of all of that stuff better, not bitter. And that's why you won't get me to badmouth Martin. And I feel that. Right. I think that is maturity at its finest.
Yeah. It's like the same thing like we talked about with the other two situations. It's like when a person has blessed you in some way, you never want to talk bad about them for real, because it also seems as though you are discounting any of the blessings that came out of the situation. And, even if you're not the most spiritual person,
you got to take the good with the bad.
I feel like there's this thing that all things do happen for a reason.
Yeah.
And just think about it. If the show had to continue past what it should have continued as, would we ever got My Wife and Kids, Tisha Campbell?
Right.
Would we ever got some of these other eras of her?
Yeah.
Because we also have seen where people have stayed in TV shows way too long and it stunts their career and they can't do anything.
Yeah, can't be any other characters. We've also seen shows go beyond their lifespan that they should have, and then it becomes boring or cheesy, or it just completely deviates from the original vibe that the show had when it first came out. So,
because think about it, when they first started the show, they were younger, they were more vibrant. People get older, they start getting relationships, they have kids. Yeah. It changes you.
Yeah.
So with that change, can you still be the same character?
Right.
Can you still have like how you would see like a girl who goes from like being more salacious at a point in her life, then she has a kid and she changes her ways.
Yes.
She changes her ways, and now she's a little bit more, reserved, a little bit more homey.
Yeah.
I don't think she would take the same role.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like a Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray would never take another
role as Diamond. Yeah.
Once she got to a certain stage in her life.
Yeah.
You see her only play boss bitch role.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, so that's fair. I'm not mad at Tisha for it, and I think that that's for the culture. I think that us protecting each other a little more should happen. We can off air have conversations about what our discrepancies are with each other and all of that stuff. But certain stuff is family stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's family
I can talk shit about them, but I'm not going to talk shit about them to the
to
world
y'all.
with you.
Exactly. Now,
because I'm going to still love them at the end of the day. Y'all going to have beef.
Hello. And that's what we not finna do. I could cuss him out. I could say whatever I want to say about him, but y'all not. And I'm one of them people. So I'm with Tisha.
Shout out to Tisha Campbell. I heard her stand-up show here in Atlanta was really good.
Really?
Yeah, it was in Gwinnett. And they say she did the song from School Days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she actually performed it.
Oh, that's dope. I love that for her. Literally, I do.
I just want to see her say, "I'm still here. I'm still here.
One thing Dante gonna do is know some music, dog. You gonna know some music from a little bit of everybody.
I told y'all I'm a little jukebox for
That's
real.
crazy as hell. Now, you guys, we have to officially talk about Kanye, who just dropped his new project, Bully. And
Father.
this is his 12th studio album. And let's just say Kanye went Kanye on Kanye on Kanye. What you think?
I thoroughly love this
I like this
album.
too.
Now, why I love the album so much? Because it did remind me of the old Kanye. I
Yes.
want the old Kanye. It gave me old Kanye, and I fucked with it.
It
Now,
gave me a mashup, right?
some new, some old.
Yeah, like I feel like this is a happy medium, you know what I'm saying? Like he still touched on his faith. He still touched on family and like family dynamics and stuff like that. He still touched on his kids. It still was very lyrical, but then it still had kind of like that gospel kind of like feel from time to time. It got its old school flair in there, but then it also got little snares and 808s and certain stuff too. Like I think that Kanye, this album is very storytelling, just even from the names of the songs, like Mama's Favorite, love it. Mm-hmm. Love Mama's Favorite. Father, like whatever works. This is a must. Like King, highs and lows, like he's telling a story throughout this entire time of this project, and he's pretty much talking about everything. And I love the project. It fills you. And I feel like music is supposed to surround you and fill you up. You should almost feel like you levitating when you listening to music to me. And between the samples that he chose or like sound bites that he chose to use, down to the optic of voice that he decided to put certain things in, like it is just a great body of work to me.
Now, y'all, I'm going to say this. And this is one of them situations where say, you know, I ain't going to talk shit about him. I fuck with Kanye.
Me too.
Like, Kanye is like, for me, that brother who I be like, bro, you getting on my fucking nerve.
Ooh, yeah.
But I fuck with you.
Yeah.
So, we good. I'm not going to say anything bad about you. I'm not going to let you go out of my life. Blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I love you.
Yeah, you just, that's your cousin that you got to sometimes. That's your cousin that you sometimes got to distance yourself from and put them on ice. But soon as you talk to them, y'all talk like y'all ain't
That's
nothing
the cousin
happened.
that you say, cousin, let me hold your hand. You are emotionally fucking draining.
Bro,
but
like,
I love you.
You're
but I love you.
Me, but I'm gonna stick beside you.
Like if we gotta fight, I'm gonna show up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let nobody else fight you.
Yeah, like I'm gonna stick beside you. But when we get in this car, I'm cussing your ass out because we got in this fight.
Creatively, we can't take it away. Kanye like is literally a creative genius, and I say that like with the utmost admiration for his art.
Yeah,
because that album for me was just that good.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm stuck on like really one song that keep playing in the back of my head is Father.
I was gonna tell you because you keep.
I listened to it like all day yesterday in the gym. That was on repeat. You know when you find that one song and you loop it and you loop it.
Did it resonate with you in some way?
Yeah. Yes. And I love the doom 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 doom.
Yeah.
Just the beat.
Yeah.
It's random, but all in all, this album is definitely for the win for me. Shout out to Kanye. We love you. We support you.
Yeah, and definitely see this project doing numbers for sure.
Now, I think that is really all we have.
Yeah, that's everything.
For today.
That's everything. We got in there. We got out of there.
We got in there.
Yeah.
We got out.
All right, take us out.
Before we get out of here.
God damn it.
Word of the day.
Oh, word of the day. Audacity.
Audacity?
It was Audacity. It was Audacity. It was Audacity because it was a lot of Audacity going on on the topics today.
We're going to use it with Audacity.
Ray Daniels had the audacity to tell that girl, you need to share your publishing.
But she also had the audacity to go off on that man like he actually told her to give away her life.
He is. Like, girl, you should have been at least, kind of play a little cool.
She did one of them.
Get a little mentorship.
Fuck you type of move.
Yeah, and it's like, nah, TT.
Nah, you went a little too hard.
Audacity.
A little too hard.
Just a little too hard. We don't even know you like that. Now you calling people bitches around here. It's just a little too much. And then you got
Angela had the audacity to tell Cam, yeah, you sitting there patting yourself on the back, my nigga. That shit
She
was
had the
corny.
audacity to pull out an embarrassing moment like that on that man's show and tell him that he gave her the ick. She also had the audacity. I told you I ain't like the outfit. I think that the outfit was audacious.
And my dog Tyler Perry had the audacity to give y'all money because he said, who the fuck y'all thought y'all was? I'm giving my people some money.
And then TSA got the audacity to tell people they need to get that shit back. I wish a bitch would. I'm not.
And Miami had the audacity to be Miami and be ghetto as fuck.
Man. You know, shout out to everybody in their audacious ways.
And Tory Lanez, the audacity to make an album from prison.
The audacity to be as limitless as possible, though they are trying to put limits on him.
If you're watching this show, I challenge you to use audacity in a sentence. I bet you can't.
They should be able to. That's one of them. That's one of them clicky words. That's one of them clickbaity words. We gave you a clickbaity word, but nah, it's a lot of audacity going on. A little bit of everywhere. You know, you had the audacity to show up today.
You had the audacity to show up trying to be my twin.
Period. Well, I look like I did a good job. If you ask me.
You did, Johnson.
Thanks.
Take us out of here.
Thank you guys for tuning into another great episode of Culture Clickbait. I'm your girl, Daysha E.
And I'm your boy, Johnson, a.k.a. Dante Marquise Brown. Why did I give y'all my middle name? Gosh, y'all not going to forget that.
And y'all know we take the hottest headlines in music, sports, and entertainment, and we say if it's for the culture.
Well, bullshit.
I simply for click. Bye-bye.